Hi everyone. Hi Mom. Before I start, I know I'm not going to sound like myself, and I just wanted to let you know, well, first off, thank you so much to all my Junk Journal Junkie pals. They left me some very, very kind and thoughtful comments, and for all those that watch me, who are regular watching me, I just thought I would share with you, and don't feel like you even need to comment because it's been difficult. My nephew passed away 2 days ago, and it's been hard. He was 25 or 26, sorry, and it's been hard. But I don't want to dwell on it anymore. I've gotten over the worst part of it. We still have to wait for the autopsy, and we have to then arrange the funeral. So there's still going to be times where I'm not going to be functioning very well. And so right now I'm fighting a massive headache. And I know that you guys, I know how difficult it is to talk to somebody about losing someone that you care about. It's one of the hardest things in the world to do. So please, you don't need to flood me with your well wishes, because I already know that you feel bad, and that, I know. And to be honest, all of those wonderful comments are still very difficult to read, because I'm still just on the edge there. So I just wanted to let you know, this is the reason why I don't sound myself. Having said that, I still want to share with you, and crafting is what's keeping me from, completely losing it. So I did a quick project. I had to do something, and I had this already started. This is my travel journal for my upcoming trip. So I came downstairs yesterday, and that's all I did, was I just kept crafting and crying and crafting and crying, and I got through the day. That's all you really can do. So I thought I would share it with you guys. It's very simple. It's not a junk journal, really. It's just a journal. That's all it is. It's very simple, although it is covered in this beautiful fabric, front and back. And it's something that was gifted to me by my good friend Irene from Crafty Irina. And I didn't want to embellish it because, one, I'm going to be writing in it, so I want it nice and flat. And two, I don't think it needs it. It's just beautiful the way it is. It makes me happy. It's cheerful. And, that's what I need right now. Anyway, I did use my Liquitex, the gloss medium and varnish on the front, just the front. I didn't do the back. I just did a regular gloss. No, it wasn't even gloss. I think it's here. Hang on. There it is. Yeah, it is gloss medium. It says it's a medium luster, but it's not very shiny. And I used it to attach it as well to. This is just cardboard. Like, it's not chipboard. It's cardboard. And I used my Cinch to bind it, and it's very, very simple. So when you guys have seen my other ones, this is going to go, wow, that's it. But it will be decorated as I go. I plan on taking a little care package thing, of scrapbooking supplies for when I go. Just a small one, just to journal and put photos in as I go. So when I was there in October, I had picked up a number of packages of these vintage style postcards, and I decided I was going to use them in this particular way. So the first one I just did a tuck. So for all those little bits that I want to keep but can't kind of, scrapbook them in here yet, I'll just tuck in here. And then I pulled out my Graphic 45 travelogue paper, which I had gotten through a D-stash. Because it's not available anymore. So I was really fortunate to snag some for myself. And of course there's tons left over because it's just a small little journal, but I will be going again, so I'll need another journal. Anyway, so it's repetitive and it's very simple. I used a lot of stamps, and some of them were gifted to me by Irene again, and she knows how much I love Hawaii, and we try and go as much as we can. These little tuck spots here it's the ephemera that's wrapped around the soap that I buy, and I actually do buy it from Hawaii. I had originally bought it while I was there, loved it so much because it's 100% natural products and they smell fantastic. And you can order it online, and if you spend, I think it's $50, it's free shipping. And you know, since I'm in Canada, I do have a US postal box, so I make it worth my while. I buy quite a bit at once and then go down and, you know, pick it up, and then I don't have to go for at least 6 months. That's kind of how I work it. The bars are huge and they last a long time. Anyway, they are made in Hawaii, so I kept the ephemera. It's the coolest ephemera. And another one of these postcards. Now, I thought this was very tasteful, very vintage, and I kind of, because the graphic 45 paper is on the vintage style, I went with the vintage look. Even though the outside isn't vintage, I went with vintage inside. So I used my tea-dyed paper, and I had a bunch of scraps left over from another project, so this is one of them. I just created a little tuck. And like I said, I did a ton of stamping. So there's a patterned, this one is like cardstock, thin cardstock, and then there's lined paper. So this is one of the stamps that I had. She's holding a shave ice, and it's not shaved ice, it's shave with no D on the end. That's how it's pronounced. And it's basically, it's a super fine snow cone. And my goodness, if you find the right place that sells them, they are amazing. They're so good. Anyway, this little stamp is, I think it's my sister Stamps, and she makes them there in Hawaii, and she sells them. But I won this little one, which was really cool. This is one of the stamps from Irene. So was the little pineapple. And again, it's just tea-dyed. This is composition paper. I just cut it down. And with the cut down, I kept the leftover, and I will staple it and bind it and make it a little notebook. Little fish, palm leaf, vacation. The only thing I don't like about using dyed paper like that is it does bleed through, so you do see what's on the other side. And that I found a little annoying, but oh well. It's just my personal journal, so it doesn't really matter. There's another one of those ephemera. I don't know where these are from. You know, I've got tons of Hawaii type stamps because, yeah, I scrapbooked. Okay, so I put this at this section because we are going to Maui first, and we are going to do the road to Hana. So I put that there. Another little tuck, and I have a die. Here it is here. Boss Cuts. It's hibiscus. I've had it for years. And so I pulled that out and did a number of those in here. I like this guy. And this says Wave Searcher because it looks like he's standing on the shore looking for the good waves, you know. I just thought it was cool. Life's a Beach. My hibiscus, and on the other side is a pineapple, palm leaf. I think these are Inkadinkado stamp set. And another ephemera. Turn the page here, Cheryl. There you go. There's another postcard. Isn't she pretty? I love the vintage feel to that. And then this was leftover paper, so I just used it as a tuck. Another hibiscus. And this was another leftover piece of paper. It was almost exactly this size, too. I just edged cut it with the EK Success. Tiki. Some turtles. Island Paradise. Hibiscus. And this is the Island Girl. This is a graphic 45 set from the Travelogue. And there's another, this is the back part of the ephemera. And it was so pretty, I decided to keep that one too. Another postcard. Okay, so all of these are die cuts that I'm going to be putting in there. And these all came out of a paper pad that Irene had gifted to me. And they're all related to, it looks like Hawaii. I guess it could be tropical, but it all looks Hawaiian to me, so perfect. And I'm just going to leave them in here and, you know, put them in there as I go. This is another one from Irene, my turtle. Had to put my turtle in there. This is a big flip-flop, or thong, or slipper, or what else do they call them? I think there was one more name, but I can't remember what it was. I have a major headache, you guys, so I'm just functioning, barely. Another tiki. And I love this paper. This one is so pretty with all the hibiscus on it. And the bubbles, kind of like fish bubbles on the other side. Another hibiscus, another postcard. There's my palm tree, sea breeze. And this is a Marcy that I had colored up quite a long time ago and discovered her in a stash. So this is a tuck, like it right underneath here. And the last postcard, actually, sorry, I lied. This is actually the envelope that the postcards came in, one of the envelopes, and I decided to create a pocket out of it. So I cut the back off it and the flap and left how they had scored it. You know, it's got like a, oh, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, made it deep, thick, wide. What's the word? You got it. And so I had cut these out of that pad of paper. This is going to be like a bookmark, I think. This all came in the pad of paper she had gifted to me, Irene. And I want to put those in here too. So I'm just going to take them with me. And these have all kinds of cute sayings. Island, home, enjoy the journey. Bliss, what a view. This is bliss, love, island, secret, resort, or rest, relaxation. You know, all kinds of great words that I can kind of smash in there. So this is actually a really good size pocket. And so that's it. That's the book. Like I said, really simple. But it is perfect for what I need. And I love that, you know, when you open it up, it's flat. And then what I do is I flip it, and then I can flip it back this way, you know, and write. And it's awesome. And so what I do is when I'm there, I take you know, pictures for a couple of days, and then I run out to Walmart and I get them printed. And you can get them printed. They're not cheap, mind you, but I mean, it's way cheaper doing it here, but I'm impatient, so I don't really care. They're a little bit larger than a wallet size. The wallet size are quite little, and we get the wallet size here, but we don't have that next size up. I don't know what they call it. Kind of like the school pictures come. They're not really wallet. They're a little bit bigger than a wallet size. Anyway, I get those printed that size, so you can still see what the picture is, but they don't take up a lot of space in your book, so you can still write around them. I included 24 pages because we'll be there 22 days. And I thought that that was enough because I wasn't including all of this space, you know, on these blank ones. I can journal on these as well, which I plan on doing. And so anyway, there it is. There's my share. So that's all I have for you today. And I think I'm going to start on this. I found this book at, where was I? The dollar store. Yeah. They had a bunch of, I think this is a 9, is it? Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it's just over 9 inches, 9 1/4, by about 6 1/8 in width, and I gutted it, but I kept all the pages because I mean they'll make great, you know, pockets or whatever. I got them I bought 3 of them, and they were $1.25 each. I mean, for a hardbound book. I mean, I didn't care what the inside was. I didn't care that this one says protector, because it's all going to get covered up. So I don't really care. But I'm thinking, you know, that's kind of a nice sized book. And I recently found these beautiful prints from Pinterest that I kind of fell in love with. So I'm going to try manipulating them and covering. I'm not going to leave the black at all. It's going to get completely covered, I think. Just because I can. Anyway, that's probably my next project because I think I'm all caught up. So this one might be the book I do for a swap, a personal one-on-one swap. We'll see how it turns out. But I think today I'm going to work on putting some pockets together. Yvonne White has an event on Junk Journal Junkies where it's a swap for, you just have to make 3 pockets, like completely decorated, plus the tags that fit inside the pocket. And I wasn't going to join, you know, because I got so much on my mind. But like I said, crafting is, it's soulless for me. So I might end up doing that. If not, I'll use them myself. So that's what I plan on doing today. I might just pull out some scrap. I got enough of it. So, you know, if I do something like that, I'll let you know and see how it turns out. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.